No shoes then?
Yeah. It gave me a bit of pain though in my arch. I used to get it with rugby boots.
Yeah, new ones.
But see how much room there is there? But I don't know what, like when obviously you was running, like there's a thumb width there.
Hmm. Yeah.
Which, like there's a bit of room, but you want a room for your foot to slide, don't you? Oh.
So we're at Rural Fitness training grounds, and we're just going to go through my weekly Hyrox session, just in preparation for Cardiff and Helsinki. On the session there is some push and pull, just really simple, really basic, and then we're going to work through a form of the ergs with some burpees, and then just finish with an AMRAP. And rather than running, we're just going to go on a bike with some lunges and wall balls.
How's that?
Yeah, tough. Sled was moving well. The aim of that though is to do about 15 metres in about 40 seconds, and then you should be on like a 2 minute to 2:30 sled push, which is exactly where you need to be. So yeah, aim 40 seconds, 15 metres, and then if you can go any further, go further, but yeah, 20 seconds rest. Tough on the calves. Whew.
Calves. So what are you doing now?
Sled pull, so 4 times 50 metres. Again, the aim is like 3-minute rounds. So what, 45 seconds of length, that's the goal time.
Go!
Oh my god, my arms after that.
Right in the biceps.
Yeah.
Where does this session fit in your training week?
So with obviously training for Hyrox, I do 1 Hyrox session per week, and then I tend to do other 10 to 15 minute blocks on the end of certain sessions. But in terms of the Hyrox session, it's basically everything that I need to improve. So the sled pull, burpees, and then wall balls. So the rationale for it is obviously sled pull is 4 legs 50 meters and just getting reps and getting a technique. And then with burpees, I partner that with the ergs, so I'm getting practice on the ergs, but then also hitting burpees under fatigue, and then finishing off with wall balls. Obviously wall balls comes at the end of your race, doing that with the bike rather than running, just so that I can still hit the quality on my running sessions and not kind of have a negative impact on my other sessions, especially the Hyrox one. Do you want to start the time?
Right, what do you want me to do? Start the time?
Just start it, and then take the block.
Done?
Yeah. So, at least doing 15 fatigues. Very fatigued. The idea of that is obviously you're working at a higher intensity than you would do in a solo race, probably more to what you're doing in a doubles race. So then obviously 24 minutes continuous work pretty much. Yeah, I think I was about 160, 170 on the heart rate there, so really good. 3 minutes hard, 1 minute
Done? So how was the session?
Really good, yeah, did exactly what I need to do at the pace I needed to do, so yeah, successful.
So you've been off work for Easter. How has that changed your training?
I've just tried to get more volume in, a little bit more intensity in the running, because obviously you always need to work on your running, but then also get some extra volume in, specifically on the bike. I think it's a really good tool to just build that aerobic base without having the extra fatigue from running. So yeah, that's pretty much been my goal over this last 2 weeks. Been doing about 14 hours, so yeah, the body's feeling good.
And what races have you got coming up?
So in 2.5 weeks, I think it is, I've got Cardiff. I've got pro singles on the Saturday, pro doubles on the Sunday, and then pretty much backing it up the following week we travel to Helsinki. There's 4 of us. We have got a men's relay, and then I've also got pro doubles and an open singles. So yeah, pretty busy 2 weeks, 5 races in 2 weeks.
Sick, good luck.
Cheers, mate.